your written response. Try to paraphrase so that we save on time. Senator Karen Nyamu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and welcome to the Senate, Honorable CS. I have 3 questions. What initiatives is a ministry undertaking to foster the growth and resilience of youth and women-led MSMEs amidst the current economic climate, and how are these programs aimed at improving the representation and benefits in the sector? Could the Cabinet Secretary indicate?
Honorable CS, you can take your seat before. When you're responding, then you can.
Okay.
Stand.
Could the Cabinet Secretary indicate when the Deposit Guarantee Fund and the integrated digital lending platforms for cooperatives will become operational? And could you please outline the measures in place to protect the members and to harmonize cooperative policies across counties to ensure consistent policy framework and promote intergovernmental cooperation? What measures are being implemented to ensure timely remittance of members' contributions to savings in SACCOs, especially in light of persistent financial mismanagement that, according to the government, has resulted in Kenya shillings 600 million in unpaid SACCO deductions from county governments and universities? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable CS, you may now proceed to respond.
Mr. Speaker, I think the first question that the member is asking, I've really responded to it. If she looked at my detailed response, that was fairly comprehensively covered. The issue of remittances to the SACCOs and other cooperatives, especially from the employers, this has been a challenge. And this has mainly affected county governments and universities. Those are the 2 major culprits within the government ecosystem that has frequently defaulted on remittances of members' deductions. As a ministry, we have very limited powers. The only powers that we have is for the Commissioner of Cooperatives. Commissioner of Cooperative to write to them, to plead with them, to make a contribution. And secondly, he has also the powers to conduct the banks of those who are defaulting to actually make sure that they remit their deductions. But sometimes the banks' hands are also tight, because if there are no remittances, then the banks have no money in their accounts to make the remittances. However, we have now the cooperative bill before the Senate, and we have outlined some of the ways that we need to institute so that members' remittances actually reach the SACCOs as required, where we involve even the control of budgets in case of remittances for the county government, and also even involve the treasury on the same.
Now, Senator Senator Karen, you'll have an opportunity to ask 2 questions. And then also Senator Joyce Korir, you'll have you have an opportunity to ask 2 supplementary questions before I give your colleagues the floor. We start with Senator Joyce Korir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I don't have any supplementary question, but just to thank the Honorable CS for a very elaborate answer that he has given. And I just want to say that, Honorable Speaker, a number of issues that has raised, I think, answers the questions that was lingering in my mind. Otherwise, I want to say thank you and most welcome.
Senator Karen.
Mr. Honorable CS, you have indicated that 25 million Kenyans, translating to 48% of Kenyans who have borrowed from the Hustler Fund, are women. I would want a detailed, more detailed information on those loans, because we know on the onset, Kenyans used to borrow money from the Hustler Fund just to test if it works. And a lot of these loans were 500 shillings, maybe amounts that do not translate to the kind of empowerment that we're looking for the women. If we can have the details and the nature of these loans, is it group loans, is it individual loans? What are the amounts that women are accessing through the Hustler Funds? And on the Kenya industrial estates, you have elaborated very well what you're doing to empower women, and a lot of detail on the women. I've had nothing. You have not given any breakdown, similar breakdown that you have given on women. I have not seen it on the youth. And you know, right now, one of the biggest problems we have in this country is a youth unemployment. And these are some of the channels where youth can be useful in the economic activities. So can the CS give a similar breakdown on the efforts made towards the youth in this by KIE? Thank you.
Honorable CS, you may proceed to respond.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on the first one, where I said that the majority of borrowers are women, 48%, as you are aware, the Hustler Funds is a digital platform operated systems, and these are the figures we get on daily basis. Mr. Speaker, if I was to bring a detailed list of the 48%, maybe you will not be able to carry it, because this is a digital system. However, I'm very much willing if the member can conduct me so that I take her through how we get these figures. And we have Safaricom as a service provider that gives us this information on daily basis. So if it means printing it to prove that...
Honorable CS, is this information contained in the ministry's website?
Yeah, it is.
Then
it is
you
contained.
just need to give the
it is
ministry's
contained
website.
in the website.
Then
It is
members
even
can
on my phone now. It's information that I can pass it to her, because this is the information we get on daily basis. So I can avail that, and I can even put you to be part of the WhatsApp so that you can get it on daily, or you can get it on daily basis. Secondly, on the issue of the youth, that is, I think, is another question. The question asked by Honorable Korir was actually on women. So if she needs details about the youth, I just mentioned the youth, by the way, to show that we are dealing with all vulnerable groups. But if she needs a detailed response on the youth, that is now another question which I can deal with later, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable John Yutu. Honorable Onyonka. Honorable Oroba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a supplementary question on the issue of availability of funds to youth and women. And in your response, Waziri, you have said that in addition, the Uwezo Fund has rolled out a Wezesha Kazi Maju product to support the labor mobility, where you're giving loans of up to 200,000 with 0 interest rate and 8% management fee. My question would be, how many people have successfully gotten these 200,000 loans? And how many of those who have been given the 200,000 are actually abroad working as we speak?
Senator Moses Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to welcome the expert to the Senate. He has talked about two initiatives. He has talked about the National Youth Opportunities Towards Advancement, NYOTA, and the Kenya Jobs Economic Transformation Project, KJET. Mr. Speaker, the CS indicates that they are being rolled out this financial year. Whereas Kenyans are aware of the Hustler Fund, the pros and cons, and the WEZO Fund, KJET and NYOTA are not very well known amongst Kenyans. Can the CS confirm whether it is possible to use these honorable senators as promoters and mobilizers for KJET and NYOTA? Because they aim at empowering and providing grants to young people at the grassroots. Now, can the CS also confirm that they will not also be using the networks of CDF and networks of county governments, which already have their funds? These senators are available, they are ready, they have networks across all polling stations in their jurisdictions. The CS could consider using the members of this House to promote and to roll out and to mobilize these two grants.